Alright, what is up, you guys? What is up, Touchdown Tribe? Poohman, you said, I'm gonna be at work. I'll catch the playback. Have a great show. I appreciate it, Poohman, and thank you for dropping links as always, being a great mod. Getting ready to rewatch last night's game that I missed between the Miami Dolphins and the Baltimore Ravens. It's Lamar Jackson's, or it was Lamar Jackson's return. Sorry. It was Lamar Jackson's return. Tua Tagovailoa getting warmed up. And remember, this is last night's game that I am watching. Make sure y'all hit the like. What's up, Eric Jordan? Good to see you here. Alright. The Miami Dolphins are starting off with the ball here. Had a decent return on this one. Oop. Alright, Tua Tagovailoa getting started. They're huddled up. I got the scoreboard ready. So here we go. Tua Tagovailoa dropping back to pass. Pass complete. First down to Waddle. Y'all, it's going to be interesting because with all the trade rumors going on right now with Waddle, I'm interested to see what happens with the Miami Dolphins. Make sure I'm not missing any more chats. Let me know if you can hear me. If you can. I have music playing in the background, so hopefully it's not overpowering what I'm saying. Alright, waiting for them to get back in line. Alright, here we go. Back in formation. Waiting for the snap. Alright, here we go. Dropping back to pass again to a short pass. Not much to gain there. Third down. Alright, here we go. Waiting for the snap again. Okay, you can hear me? Thank you. Eric Jordan, I appreciate that. Make sure it's giving me y'all's chats. Okay, there it goes. Yeah, now I can see it. where you said you can hear me. Alright. Dang, I think I missed the play. Trying to figure out my chat just a second ago. What's that say? Okay, 3rd and 6. Here we go. Waiting for the snap. Alright. Ooh! Run play here. Is he gonna get it? Nope. I'm gonna be short. Brings up 4th down. Alright. Y'all, there's been so many, like, firings lately. LSU fired their athletic director. They also fired Brian Kelly, which, you know, we already know. Alright, this is where they're going to kick a field goal. Dolphins trying to kick a field goal here. And they got it. Alright, let me go to the scoreboard here. Yeah, but there's been so much firings. You also had, who was it? Which team was it that fired? Oh, it was the Miami Dolphins. The Miami Dolphins fired their general manager. He had been with them since like 2000. He wasn't the general manager until like 2016 though, but he had been with them since 2000. They didn't fire him. I guess they just mutually agreed to part ways. You can call it firing, whatever, but it's crazy. College football, I would say, has had more firings that I've seen. What's up, Wolfpack? I'm waiting for your chat to come through. When your chat comes through, I'll highlight it. But what's up, Wolfpack? How are you today? I am rewatching the Miami Dolphins and Ravens game from last night. Wolfpack, I really liked your short that you posted. That was funny. That was good. I almost missed it. I feel like I missed it. I just happened to see it on my feed. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have seen it at all if it hadn't have popped up, because I don't know what's up with the notifications lately. At least you were in the algorithm, though. You got more at 4? Oh, wait, are you going to go live at 4? More at 4. I'm going to be watching this game. Hold on. Let me see. I was planning on watching this game till, honestly, Wolfpack, if you're going live at 4, I might end my live then. If you plan on going live at 4, I'm looking. You don't have anything scheduled. It's not showing anything scheduled. Let me know though if you plan on going live at 4. Oh, it's a premiere. Okay. Okay, it's a premiere. Okay, I'll have to catch the premiere later, unless I just end my live. What's up, Mike? You said, happy Friday, positive vibes. Chelsea in chat, I've been busy all day, but I had to come through and show you love to the Touchdown Tribe. I appreciate it, Mike. Thank you. I'm just here rewatching the Miami Dolphins, Baltimore Ravens game, chit-chatting, you know the deal. You know the vibes. It's an 8-minute video? Okay, cool. Y'all, I'm still working on the Kyron Lacey video. I have a few more things. I just had to take, like I've said before, I've just had to take breaks here and there. Because it is very intense. Ooh, completion from Lamar Jackson. I heard Lamar Jackson had a great game. I heard he had like 4 touchdowns in this game. So I'm excited to see it. I had the Pumpkin Farm premiere earlier today. Okay. That's what you've been doing, because I've looked to see if I was missing your lives, and I was like, well, I'm not missing anything, but whenever you would post like shorts or something, it's like, well, am I missing stuff? I was confused, but I guess it's just because you've been premiering videos. Ooh, drop pass by Bateman. He should have had that. He should have caught that. Yeah, he needed to catch that. Was that okay? That was 4th down here. Yeah, he needed to catch that one. Alright, Ravens punting it away. The vibes are always awesome over here. I appreciate it, Mike. Thank you for that. I updated the banner with recent news. Y'all, I was so surprised. So, Bengals defensive tackle McKinley Jackson requested a trade or a release. That makes the fourth Bengals defensive player to request a trade or a release. That speaks volumes to how bad that organization is right now. If players are wanting out, honestly, I'm surprised it's not happening with the defense at the Dallas Cowboys. I'm surprised that the same thing hasn't happened with the Dallas Cowboys. I mean, obviously, they willingly gave up Micah Parsons, but I'm surprised other defensive players haven't jumped ship, because that's not it. I have not really liked any of the coordinators. The past 2 coordinators I have not liked. I don't remember what this guy's name is right now. But the last one we had was like Zimmerman or whatever, and I didn't like him. Tua dropping back to pass. Pass complete. 1st down. The ball came out. Was that overturned? Oh my goodness. If the whistle, they signaled it's Baltimore's. Holy cow. What a turnover. That wasn't even on Tua. That one was not on Tua. Tua completed the pass. And Washington dropped the ball. Wow. Okay. That's crazy. Y'all, I was not expecting that. I was not expecting. Honestly, I'm surprised Baltimore didn't score right off from that. They're lucky they got him out of bounds. They're right there. Baltimore is going to score. Easy touchdown for the... This is going to be an easy touchdown for the Ravens right here. Make sure you all hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new. Chat with the Touchdown Tribe. Ooh, they're running Henry. King Henry. 1st and goal. Let's go. Come on, run it again. Give me another run play. Yeah, here we go. Another run play. Ooh, they stopped him, though. What is that? 2nd and goal? 3rd and goal. Oh, okay. 3rd and goal. Please. I don't know if they'll do another run play here. Chelsea, I appreciate your support. Of course, Wolfpack. We gotta support each other. We all need support. Alright. Dropping back to pass. Lamar Jackson under pressure. Throwing it away. Okay, so Miami defense did good here. Are they going to go for it? I'm wondering. Or are they just going to kick the field goal? Let's see what they decide to do. They got Lamar Jackson out. I think they're going to go for it here. Alright, here we go. Dropping back to pass. Lamar Jackson looking. Complete. Touchdown. Ravens. Let's go. So, points for the Ravens. Thanks to the defense. Defense came up with the ball. And the Ravens offense was able to capitalize on it. Great work. Alright, kicking the extra point here. Was that? Okay, that's good. Alright. Yeah, I got some top stories. I thought that would be nice to have. We got the top stories. Bengals defensive tackle McKinley Jackson requesting the trade or release. Jaguars place wide receiver CB Travis Hunter on IR. He's going to be missing like 4 games, something with his knee. Miami Dolphins and the GM have mutually agreed to part ways. And then LSU, on top of firing Brian Kelly, they have now fired their athletic director, Scott Woodward. And then Ole Miss offered head coach Lane Kiffin a 1-year extension worth $9 million. I don't believe he has signed that yet, so we will see what happens. I believe the Florida job is still open. LSU's open. So we'll see if Lane Kiffin sticks with Ole Miss or if he decides to go somewhere else. I hope he sticks with Ole Miss. It always worries me when coaches leave because you just never know how it's going to turn out. Like, look how it worked out for Brian Kelly. Brian Kelly left Cincy, I think, left Notre Dame, and then went to LSU, and now he's out. Would y'all consider that karma? Coaching karma? Is that what we would call it? Oh, what's up, Smell the Roses? Sorry, guys. I'm waiting for your chats to come through. Let me see. Right when I said that, it came through. Okay, there we go. Smell the Roses. Good to see you. Okay. He left Cincinnati hanging. Alright. Derek. I thought so. I thought it was Cincy. So would we call this coaching karma? Derek, I was talking to you-know-who last night. I didn't realize he got home. He was back home. I was like, so that means Derek's right there. I was like, go knock on Derek's door. And he was like, well, it's raining right now. I was like, oh, okay. We had a good discussion last night, Derek. Cincinnati was to play for the national championship and he left us. Now, was that when Mahomes was there? Didn't Mahomes play for... I can't remember. Did Mahomes play for Cincy or was he at some other school that... I can't remember. And I think... Didn't Travis Kelce play... Maybe it was Travis Kelce. I can't remember. One of them played for Cincy. That's good. He's a good guy. Yeah, I really like him. I really do. The more we talk, the more I like him. What does that say? Red. Tua dropping back to pass. Pass complete. First down. Trying to see what happens here. Man, he landed weird. When he caught that ball, he like did a flip, landed right on his helmet. Okay, they got him out on the sideline for concussion protocol, I guess. It has to sit out one play, maybe, I don't know. Tua dropping back to pass. Could have been intercepted. Let's see. What's up, Logical? The game is on now. Yeah, it's a rerun from last night's game of Miami Dolphins versus Baltimore Ravens. Is what I'm watching right now. A-Chain with a good play here. Alright, I think they're gonna go to commercial break here. No. Okay. See what Mike McDaniels does here. Obviously, I don't think he's gonna do much. Short pass. Not much to gain there. I think this is going to be, okay, third down. Y'all. Dang, Tua. Short of the first down. Fourth and 1. Are they staying on the field? So the Miami Dolphins stay on the field. They're going for it. Oh, here we go. Dropping back to pass. Flag. Ooh. Miami Dolphins. That's going to mess you up. McDaniels is heated. False start. Logical. I'm glad you're here. I gotta tell you what this guy said last night. So we were talking. Okay, Miami is going for a field goal here. He missed that? He missed a 35-yard field goal? That whole Miami team? Holy cow. You missed a 35-yard field goal. And it's a home game. That is insane. I thought for sure he would get that. I was getting ready to put points on the board for them. Okay, so now I can talk. I like that 2 stories column on the right. Legit. Yeah, I thought it'd be nice to have. I thought it would be a nice touch while I'm talking about games and everything. But anyways, story time with my conversations with this guy last night. So we were just talking about like my lives and everything. And okay, so logical, apparently he does watch them. Hopefully he's not watching right now, but apparently he does. He's caught some of them. But that made me nervous. So now I'm like, no, you can't watch. And then I told him, like, I had said that if I find out he's watching me, like, if he shows up in the chat or something and I know it's him, I might block him. And he said that I was a hater. He called me a hater. And let's see, what else? Oh yeah, he said that yeah, I know, right? He told me that if like we got serious, he said that my show has to go. He's like, I'm gonna have to close it. Tell everybody this is the last season. Bye. I'm out. He's like, there's no more talking sports. I was like, what? And then he was like, yeah, I ain't going for that. I know. But you know what? I'm like, I don't mind that. It's like, he's looking out for me, I guess. Like, I like that. He said, no, logical, this is the best part. He was like, you're gonna have to start braiding horses' hair. Just because of like how guys are, I guess. He made really good points on it. He doesn't want the guy hitting on you. I guess not. But he made really good points about it. I will say that. And um yeah, he said that I'm going to have to start like a channel about braiding horses' hair. Which I didn't tell him this. I didn't tell him I have an outdoor channel. So maybe he'll let me do my outdoor channel. I haven't talked to him about my other channels. He knows I have other channels, but he doesn't know about the outdoor channel. Well, how do you feel about that? Because I bet he was serious. Oh, I know he was serious. I know he was dead serious when he said it. I like. I'm fine with it. Like, you know, like if it's coming from good intentions, like if it's him looking out for me, like I'm fine with that. Like I get it. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Do you want my unsolicited opinion? Yeah, let's hear it. That's why I told you, logical. That's why I told you. I was looking for your spicy little input. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, give me your input. Ooh, Lamar Jackson under pressure. Dropping back to pass, pass complete. Big run here. Wow. Great play by Lamar Jackson. I think it's too soon to be considering such extravagant demands. You haven't even met him yet. Yeah, see, that's like he said if we were to get serious. So he did say that. He said if it was if we end up being serious, that's when he would probably want me to shut it down. He could change his mind, you never know. But yeah, he said if we were to get serious. Y'all, let me tell you. The other night, too. Hold on, logical. I'm waiting for your other comment to come through. I'm impatient. I'm going to read it on this other one. See how it goes, which means give it time. Don't let it deter you just yet. And don't let him think he has that much power this early. Ooh, good point. Good point, logical. I like that you consider his feelings. But he has to earn those things, you know? Yeah, that's something that we've talked about too, is like, even though, like, whenever he asks me questions, because trust me, he's asked me a lot of good questions. But that's something that we both talked about is like, this is things we're discussing, but does your actions match your words? So, like, you know, we would have to meet in person, see how it is, all those things. But yeah, that's something we've talked about is, does your actions match your words? Well, at least that's what I told him. Because he was like, you know, you're giving me like all these good answers, but um, like, I don't know if that's really how you are until I meet you in person. I was like, yeah, I completely get it. It's like, does your actions match your words? Lastly, most of the men in your chat are respectful in real life, and if you ask them to keep those comments at bay and they know you're in a committed relationship, they will respect that. Yeah, that's something I brought up too. And he made a really good counter. He made a really good counter with that. But I mean, as long as they're being respectful, that's my thing. If they're being respectful, and I think it's just, he did say like, I think he told, yeah, he told me that he was like the jealous type. So he is a jokester though. Like, he does like to joke. So sometimes it's like I can't tell. He said he was being serious, so I'm going to assume he was being serious when he said all this. But like, there was other things he jokes about. Yeah, I'm going to assume he was serious about it now that I think about it, because there was another thing he had said too, is like, no, it was like, I was like smirking or something. It was like my facial expression. He was like, yeah, see, the way you're looking right now, that just tells me like you're not going to do it. And I was like, do what? And he was like, you wouldn't close it down. And then that's when I was like, oh, okay, he's serious about it. I was like, no, I'm like agreeing, like, I'm agreeing with you. I'm the jealous type as well, so I feel him 100% or 1,000%. It's hard crushing on or dating content creator, trust me. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. Logical, like, that's, I get it. Like, and I've had logical, let me tell you, like, I've had relationships end. Like, whenever I grew on TikTok, that's how my relationship ended. Was because I was growing on TikTok and that guy was like jealous about it, and I offered to close it down. Like, I offered to stop doing it, and he was like no, and then he was like, we could be friends. So I was like, wow, okay. But yeah, that's how one of my relationships ended. What's up, A team? Good to see you. Hello, my favorite snow bunny, just dropping by to say hello. I appreciate it, A team. Always good to see you. And I love when you say, like, hello, my favorite snow bunny. Yes, A team in the house. We need her input. Ooh, that's true. Hitting that thumbs up button. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's not for the faint. Yeah, so I get it. But you know what? What's crazy is he's like, so I'm more private on Instagram. I have like 300 something requests, sitting there in my Instagram and I haven't put it public. Cause I don't know. I just keep my Instagram private for now. But his Instagram, like he had, like, you know, he has a decent following on Instagram, and like like he does content creation, like, and he does music. He's really talented, so it's like I don't know. Maybe I should bring that up to him. It's like, okay, if I'm closing up my stuff, are you gonna close up yours? I should ask that. My thing is, he knows from the jump what you do. He can always bow out as well. It shouldn't all be on you to change something you love to do. Yeah. But I mean, I will say this, like, if it was serious and like he was a great guy with great intentions and looking out for me, I mean, that would make me consider it. And he did say that I could have another. I would just have to have another channel doing something else. I couldn't talk sports. He really likes my accent. He says that I have a. He says I have an accent, and he really likes my accent. And he's like, a girl who's attractive, has an accent, talking sports. He's like, yeah, no. Recap for A Team. Okay, A Team, if you're still here, so the guy that I met on Cree's show through Derek. It's Derek's neighbor. Um, Me and him have been talking. It's got more serious. We've been FaceTiming a lot, and he said last night that if, you know, we were to be serious, that I would have to give up my sports show, my sports channel. And he gave good reasons as to why. So I'm like, okay, like I would consider it. Yeah. So that's what we're discussing. Basically, her new boo said if they got serious, she would have to dead her sports channel on here. Yep, that's it. That's the gist. I don't think so. What do you mean you don't think so? Like, you don't think so, like, I don't think that's a good idea, or I don't think so, like, ooh, what a catch! What a catch from Waddle! Wow, that was amazing, y'all. Flag on the play, though. See if it's on the defense. Wolfpack, you said that's a bad idea. Because he could dump you in your without your channel. I don't have to delete the channel. I just would have to quit. Like, I could still leave it. I just wouldn't be able to, like, be active on it. What's his reason? So, it was more, like, out of protection. Like, protection for the relationship, I guess. Well, if there was a relationship. And, you know, he just said, like, he knows how guys are, and he gave, like, good reasons of, like, really how guys are, and, yeah, so, I mean, I'm not doing it, like, we're not, like, this was just talks, okay, this is just, like, hypothetical, if we were to get serious, this is just something he brought up. He ain't your husband. Yeah, like, we're just, like, we were just talking about, like, if we were to be serious, that's when he said that. And he could change his mind, like, people change. their mind on things. Yeah. Thank you, A-Team. But I will say, like, he did really, I mean, he made good points. And guys, like, this was hypothetical. It's not happening, okay? Like, right now it's not happening. And I did make the argument too, like, me and Logical were talking about earlier, like, people are respectful on here. So it could, if he's seen how they are in the chat, like, he could, and I told him, I said, like, most people in the chat are, like, older and, nothing too crazy. Ty Pro, like, we all know how Ty Pro is. Ty Pro might say something crazy every now and then, but that's just Ty Pro. I tell you something, Chelsea, with men, especially black men, they are rarely changing their mind with things like that concerning other men. Yeah. Yeah, Logical, I've thought about that too. Like, I just hope you guys weren't going to mention that. But yeah, I thought about that too. Like, most men, like, I've dated, like, black, I've dated white. Like, they're all, like, they really are the same. Like, I've had white men, like, be dead set in their ways. They're not going to change. You had this going on before you met him. Is that he doesn't trust you because he doesn't trust himself? Oh, that's a good, A-Team. That's something I should bring up. Like I said, we've been having such great discussions, so I need to make a note of that, A-Team. Because it's like, but I mean, he did say, like, he just knows how guys are. Like, they see an attractive girl with an accent, talking sports. It's different. Yeah, so that's what you have mods for. Good point. Good point, Wolfpack. That's something I should bring up to him too. Is like, I have really great mods. Like, nobody. And then I told him, okay, now I did say this. I brought up this point. I said, okay, well, what if, like, I gave you full access? Like, if me and him were serious, right? I was like, what if I gave you full access to everything? And then he said, like, no. He's like, I don't want to see all those comments. Like, I don't want to read everything. Like, no. I guess it would just make him mad. I don't know. Why would he want you to circumvent something you enjoy doing? That's a manipulation control tactic. No, I don't think that's his intentions. Like, he's a really great guy. Like, from what I've been getting to know, like, he really is a great guy, has great intentions. He's been so respectful. Like, out of all the guys that I've talked to, like, he has been the most respectful I have ever met. It's crazy. Like, not pressuring me with anything, like, really getting to know me. I mean, that's just amazing to me. And it's been different. So I do think, like, his intentions with it are good. And these are just talks, like, early chit chat discussions, obviously nothing serious. Honestly, think you should dead the discussion until he proves himself. You given him too much leverage too early. Right now, it's a dead issue until y'all become serious. Yeah. I mean, these are just discussions we're having. Like, I think it is important to have those discussions early to get that out of the way, because you don't want to waste your time. So I do think that's something important to know about him. But you do make a good point. I am bad for that. Logical, that's something I'm really bad for, is like giving a guy too much leverage. We respect men and want them. However, please remember, it's a privilege for him to be with you. You are the prize, dear. You know what that reminds me of? Oh, we need a drop for that, logical, because that reminded me of Lori Harvey. Did you all ever see Lori Harvey's like famous interview where she's like, "Just remember, you're the prize." The representative shows up well, Chelsea. You don't need the real him. Give him a few months. True. Yeah, I saw that clip. That's what that reminded me of when you said that, is just remember, you are the prize. Man, that Lori Harvey, she's something else. Like, I love these little chit chats. Like, man, I'm gonna have to do more of these. Like, chit chats and watch football. Like, this is so, like, my thing, y'all. Lamar dropping back to pass. Big pass. Overthrown. Oh, man, we missed a touchdown, y'all. I say we, but it was really me. So, they got a touchdown. Yeah, she is. Yeah, she's back with that one guy from Snowfall. Like, I seen they were on vacation or something. Popped up on my like Instagram feed. I thought they were cute. I can't agree. Sometimes the female isn't the prize, but the man is. That's true. It's not always the girl that's the prize. Sometimes it's the man. You're right, A-Team. Maybe, I think Logical was just speaking in my case. Case to case basis. I told him, oh, yeah, okay, let me tell you guys what he said. Okay. Um, Logical, this was when I found out he watches me. Hold on, I gotta scroll back up. Whenever you told me to tell him the touchdown tribe says hey, or says what up, he said, he texted back, I heard. And I'm thinking, how did he hear? And then he said, tell your tribe I said who day with Bengals. Or wait. Yeah, he's a Bengals fan. So I guess, yeah, that's when I found out he watches. Yeah, speaking about Chelsea specifically, she has a lot to offer. Oh, thank you. Logical. My premiere is in 7 minutes. See y'all soon. Okay, yeah, I might end the live so we can go watch Wolfpack's premiere. So he hiding in the bushes, eh? He must be. He must be hiding in the bushes. Yeah, that was something like I don't know how to deal with that. Like, I don't want him watching me. And I told him, I said, if I find out, like, what your channel is, like who you are, I'm blocking you. And he said I was a hater. He called me a hater. Can you believe that? He called me a hater. I don't think I'm a hater. Let's see. What are y'all saying? Man, I'm the jealous type. I told him I was. Y'all, we got to talking. He had me scared. He had me thinking like he's into like, I don't know if I should say all this. I might not say it. But I was like, nah, I ain't going for that. Like, I'm the jealous type. That's being a hater. You can't be so shy on the person you like. Eric Jordan, don't take his side. Eric Jordan, you might be the reason he lets me keep my channel. You're taking his side. What the heck? Yeah, you guys. You men in the chat, if you take his side, he's gonna be like, okay, I like this channel. She can keep it if you start taking his side like that. Look at Mo. Oh man, Logical, you're taking his side too. Y'all, I cannot believe y'all taking his side. So you think I should let him watch? Oh, that makes me so nervous. I'm like, what if something bad happens? Like, what if I mess up? What if I embarrass myself? And it's like, oh, great. He watched. He watched. It's the honest truth, Chelsea. You know what, Eric? I don't know how I feel about that. Like, I don't know how I feel. You can't control it. Yeah, I just would rather him not watch if it was to happen. That's why I don't want him watching. Man, y'all, I don't know. Jealousy ain't cute, ladies? I don't know. I think it's good to be protective over. Now, if it's extreme, that's a little different. But if it's like a healthy jealousy where you're being protective and you're looking, I'm fine with it. Like, you want to be protective over what's your, like, if you're in a committed like relationship, you want to be protective over the person you love. Like, that's how like I took it whenever he was saying like whenever we were discussing my channel and everything. That's how I took it whenever he was like, yeah, you would have to drop your channel. I took it as like an act of protection. He's looking out for me. That type. Like somebody with good intentions with it. It's nothing to hurt me. It's not meant to bring harm. It's just to look out for me. That's how I took it. Duh. Why would you be nervous? It takes courage to even go live to be a content creator. That's true. That's true, Eric. Trust me, that is definitely true. Yeah, exactly. There's levels. I had an ex jealous over a female wrestler on TV. Now, see, that's when it's unhealthy. Wolfpack. That's when it's unhealthy. Like, you can have healthy, if you're looking out for somebody. But when it's somebody, like, completely out of your reach, like, you could never be in contact with that person, that's when that's not healthy. That's extreme. How are you going to get to know the real you and learn each other's triggers if he can't watch? That's true. You know what's something he said to me, you guys? This is something that was good. So he had said like that I like him because I challenge him. And I was like, yeah, that's true. I do like that. And he was like, yeah, because I'm not like everybody on your channel that's just gonna agree with you like on everything you say about football and all that. And I'm like, no, that's not true. I was like, I get into disagreements with Derek and like different, different people in the chat. Like we have disagreements, and he was like, yeah, but like not like me, like not like how I challenge you. And I was like, okay, I get your point. I get your point with it. But he does agree with me. Like I can't remember what we were talking about with football. I think we were talking about Alabama's schedule strength versus um, Ohio State's schedule strength. And I was just making comparisons. And then he was like, okay. He was like, yeah, okay, you make a good point. What are the motives behind it is what matters. Yeah, truth, logical. Sometimes people try to make you jealous too by fawning over someone other than them, then call them jealous. LOL. That is so true. That's something that gets on my nerves is when you're using somebody to make somebody jealous. Like, how do you guys feel about that? I don't like that. Yes, logical reverse psychology. A team, yep. It's happened to me, and I wasn't jealous of the other person, but I felt disrespected by my man. That's not jealous. Exactly, logical. Exactly. Like, you feel like disrespected, and you also feel bad for the other person because it's like they're being used. I don't like that. I ain't going for that. When you get to using other people to try to make somebody jealous, that's disrespectful to you and that's disrespectful to the other person. That's not a character trait I like. That's a good example of unhealthy. All right. Y'all, if you have a second device, go check out um Wolfpack's premiere. I'm gonna hit the like button. There we go. You gotta learn how to do a redirect. I can't. Okay, so this is something I looked at. Like you have to hit like a certain level before you're able to do the redirect. Unless they're starting to offer it now to like the smaller channels. So far I can't do that though. The last time I checked. Because I was wanting to do it, but it wouldn't let me because of the restrictions on it. So when your live ends, it takes you, yeah, it won't let me do that. Because I tried to do it, but it's not offered to me yet. Yeah. Okay, back to this game. Waddle and A-Chain were having a good game. I know at some point Tua Tagovailoa throws an interception. Y'all, Miami has just been full of craziness. You have the general manager getting fired. Nothing's happened to McDaniels yet. They said that they're going to let him finish out the season, which I think, honestly, I think that's good to let the coach finish out the season. But I think we can automatically assume after the season's over, his job's gone. Alright, let me see what Wolfpack is up to. See you. Yeah. Go check out Wolfpack's premiere. He will appreciate it. Hit the like for Wolfpack. What's up, Cree Cree? Good to see you. Cree Cree, you missed it. We were discussing... Cree Cree, let me talk to you about this guy. So, you already know who I'm talking about too, Cree Cree. But we were discussing, like, my channel, and he said, you know, this is if we were to get serious. If. Like, we're not even there yet. But he said, if we were to get serious, my channel would have to go. He said, no more talking football with my accent and doing all that. He said, tell everybody this is the last season, last episode. Bye, guys. If we were to be serious. So what do you think about that, Cree Cree? You said, excuse me? Oh, that's funny. Yeah. But he said it with, like, good intent. Like, it was good intentions. He came from a good place. It wasn't nothing bad. Oh, Cree Cree, you said, oh, hell no. But he came from a good place, okay? So he was doing it out of, like, protection. Like, I got the sense of, like, you know, out of protection, good intentions with it. So it wasn't nothing bad. Oh, Cree Cree, dang, you said, let my husband tell me some shit like that. Yeah, see, like, no, Cree Cree, this was the best part. He could, I don't know, I don't think he was joking, but Cree Cree, he did say this. He said that, I would have to get another channel, braiding horses' hair. He said, just go ahead, start another channel, braiding horses' hair. So, I mean, he knows I have other channels. He doesn't know about I didn't tell him about my outdoor channel. So he doesn't know about that. I wonder if he would be okay with my outdoor channel. I need to be posting on that. But yeah, I wonder if he would be okay with that. I have a feeling he might not be okay with that, but we'll see. Can you say it again? Say what again? Lord Jesus. Yeah. But I mean, he came from a good place saying it. And, you know, like, I had said earlier, like, if he sees how the chat is, like, if he sees that the guys are respectful, that it's nothing crazy, I have good moderators, and, you know, Eric Jordan was taking his side earlier, so it's like, if he sees that, maybe he'll reconsider. But this was just a big if. A big if. Oh, the scenario? Like, what scenario? The scenario of, like, if me and him were to be serious? Are you talking about that scenario, Eric Jordan? Oh yeah, like the scenario is if like me and him were to be serious, he would want me to like give up talking sports. I mean, we gotta talk about that. I ain't shutting it down, especially if, yeah, see, like, and I already have my TikTok, like, you know, yeah, see, okay, Cree, me and you are on the same page because you said even on TikTok. You know, like one of my relationships ended because of my TikTok. The guy and I offered to even like quit doing my TikTok. And that guy, well, he was not cool with it. Like he said, "Nah, we can just be friends or whatever." I was like, "Well, okay then." And really, it should be about how you reacted and responded to that guys, not their actions. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so you're gonna go live, Wolfpack? Okay. I thought it would be good for you to go live, Wolfpack, to celebrate and everything. Because I ain't got no plans. My plans today were to watch this game and clean. I plan on doing a deep clean. Yeah, and like I said, like, it's nothing crazy. Like, I haven't seen nothing too crazy. And even then, if I did, we have moderators. Like Ty Pro, he'll say crazy stuff, but that's Ty Pro. Like we all know how Ty Pro is. Like he says stuff to everybody. So yeah, I ain't too worried about that. But I don't know. And even the guys would take his side. Like Eric Jordan taking his side about like me. I don't want him watching me. And he said like apparently he watches me. Y'all, he's back home and I told him I was like, so you could walk over and go say hey to Derek. I was like, go say hey to Derek. Go knock on his door. And he was like, it's raining. I was like, oh man. give up give up talk sports, I would honestly disagree too, because your content ain't nothing offensive. Your sports content is fine. What's his reason why? So I think it was just like, he had said, how did he say it? He had said something like, no, like, because I had mentioned, like, there's even an older audience, and he's like, no, guys see an attractive girl talk sports with an accent. It's different, like, even when they're feeling lonely or whatever, like, they don't have nobody else to talk to, like, they can go to a bar, drink something, and then, like, chat you up, be in your chat. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, that's true. But it's like, even then, if they are respectful, is it a problem? Like, if they're being respectful and it's nothing crazy, would it still be a problem? Lord, Top Row be on everybody. Yeah, Top Row is something else. He's funny. It ain't like you doing IG modeling. Yeah, that's something else I talked about. Like, he actually has, like, a decent following on IG. I keep my IG private. At least the one with this handle, with this social media handle, I keep that IG private. I've thought about making it public. I don't know. I'm still on the fence about it. But it's not like I'm accessible to everybody. But his IG, like, he's into music and content creating too, so I don't know. That's something else I said. Like, would he give up his? I didn't say that to him, but I'm going to mention it next time we talk. Cree Cree acting like she's an OF model. Nah, guys, he isn't that extreme. He's not that extreme. Like, this was just a discussion. Like, this wasn't nothing serious. This was just hypothetical, like, getting to know each other. And I think it's important to have those serious discussions and get them out of the way. To see how, we both are. But see, I'm the jealous type. So if I see, I don't know. Like, if he had something going on too, I'm like, you might need to give that up too. If I'm giving up my work, you might need to give up your work. What's crazy is he actually gave me some, like, really good advice, because there's some topics that I wanted to get into that I'm still on the fence about discussing because it could hurt. I don't know. This is what makes me nervous about discussing it, is if, like, some opportunity later on came up with, like, let's say, like, Shannon Sharp. Let's say Shannon Sharp signed me to his production team and let me have a show. I'm afraid, like, if I was to talk about this certain topic, that it would end up hurting me. So I don't know. Like, he helped me with that, and, just a few other things. So it's like, I don't know. Like, if we made it like a team thing. Oh, that's another thing that I think I mentioned to him. I was like, well, what if you were on the show too? He still said no. I don't know. It shouldn't be a problem. Just let him watch your lives from time to time. Well, apparently he does watch my lives because whenever I had texted him and said the Touchdown Tribe says, hey, he was like, I know. I was like, how do you know? And then he just texted back, talk of the town. I don't know what that meant. But then whenever we were talking on FaceTime, he had mentioned that I don't know, I feel like he lies to me about it. Like, he said that he didn't watch, but then he mentioned stuff I say, so I know he watched. I don't know if he watches the lives, or if he just watches a rerun. I don't know. Either way, I know he's watching. Eric, she can't control that, though. Yeah. He's not willing to compromise. That's a problem to me. Yeah, this is just talk. I mean, and he is like a jokester. Like, he said that he told me he was like, I'm probably gonna make you mad. I was like, yeah, because some of the things he says, like he was joking with me about something, and I was taking him serious about it, and um, until I realized he was joking. Tua dropping back to pass, threw it over A-Chain. Nothing there. A-Team beat Chelsea Auntie, yeah. A-Team's great. Um, what we were talking about, I got distracted by this play. I forgot what I was saying. Defense came up big. Ravens with the ball now. Lamar dropping back to pass under pressure. Gonna escape the pocket. Throws on the run. Just throws it away. Smart move by Lamar Jackson there. But yeah, I mean, the conversations are good. I'm sorry, guys. Was my signal going in and out again? But I like the conversations with him. Not really. It's still fine. Okay, cool. Like, they're very, like, it's amazing to me. This is what's different with him is, like, the questions he asks me and, like, how he's respectful. Like, he's been so respectful. And he's asked me such good questions. Like, I'm talking questions like difficult questions like you would see people who like react to the Kendra G stuff, like who are like in the comment section, like saying different questions. Like, he asks me questions like that. So it's like, I know he's like, I feel like he's serious about me. I don't know. I know you guys are like, whoa, why is he why is he telling her to like shut down the channel? But it's like, just good discussions to have. Like, I really like the conversations with it. And I need to I should clarify more with how serious are we talking? Are we talking like living together type of serious, which would that'd be way down the line. But or are we talking about serious marriage? I don't know. That's something I'd probably have to clarify. Hello from the Black Couch. Good to see you. What's up? We're watching some football and talking about this guy that I'm talking to from the Black Couch. I agree. It's good to know what you're getting into earlier rather than later. Exactly. That's my thing. Is I would rather get this out of the way, no BS. I'm in my 30s and he's older too, and this is something he's talked about. It's getting older, he seems like he wants to settle down. So I'm glad we're getting that out of the way early. Maybe that's why he's not being disrespectful to me. I have a feeling that's why he might be more serious with me. More serious and respectful. You said we need AirTag for Chelsea for her safety. Oh, that's funny from the Wet Couch. You and them AirTags. They are good to have though. How old is he? So you guys, I don't know if I said this. He's actually younger than me. I thought me and him were the same age, but he's actually younger than me. He is 29, gonna be 30, and I am 31. So he's younger than me. Which isn't a problem for me. I dated so my childhood boyfriend, he was younger than me. Just by a year. What does he do? He's actually getting his CDLs right now. He's back home. But he's I don't know. He's really talented. He does music. He has a good content creation going on with his IG. And now he's getting his CDLs though. Already making demands? Oh no. No, this wasn't a demand. This was just hypothetical, just talking, no demand, you have to get rid of it right now. Not like that. It was just if we were to be serious, big if, way down the line. And obviously that's something we could still have more discussions on. Your boyfriend already? No, he's not my boyfriend yet. He's not my boyfriend yet. We're just talking. It's been serious talks. We're FaceTiming a lot. But not my boyfriend yet. I do really like him though. CDL, California driver's license? No. Actually, so from the couch, I don't know if you know this, but it was when I was on Cree's show and Derek's neighbor came out and I was like, who's that? Because I thought he was cute. And so that's how we met. That's who I'm talking to. If you guys were there for that live, that's who I'm talking to. We call it Cree's Connections. if me and him end up being something, we're calling it Cricre's Connections for her dating show. Y'all stay tuned. Then tell him to lose his IG. Yeah, okay. So this is something that I'm going to have to talk to him about. It's like, okay, well, if I give up my channel and everything, are you giving up your Instagram? That's the next thing I'm going to mention that to him next time we talk. He's going to be like, ah, hell no. I think my YouTube channel is keeping me from finding my one true princess. I don't know. Like, you could. I met somebody through Cree. Maybe Cree can set you up, Wolfpack. It'd be Cree or Derek, one of the two. Did I ever put, okay, I forgot to put the full goal. Man, and I'm awful. I was like, man, I'm going to be so good about putting the game status on. Nope, I forgot. We're at halftime now. We at halftime. Not an air tag. Yeah, man, Cree, that's his like joke with me. Like, From the Black Couch has told me so many times, have an air tag, have an air tag. It's funny. Y'all, okay, so this is something else. He has my address. I gave him my address. I gotta tell you something funny that I did though. So, whenever I gave him my address, because he had asked me for my address, I originally sent him, y'all, I sent him AT&T's stadium, like Dallas Cowboys Stadium. I sent him that address, and he was like, "Ah, you got jokes." Like, I knew it, and yeah. Then I eventually sent him my real address, so he has that. Chels, how you like my special? I thought it was really good graphics. Like, I just watched, obviously I was doing my live, so I just had to watch through my phone, but I thought it was really good graphics. Cree Connections. Yep, that's what we've labeled it. Cree Connections. Cree, you need to start a second channel. Cree, do that right now. Start your second channel. Cree's Connections. Shoot, that'll compete with Kendra G. I should make that a segment. Yeah, you gotta do something. You gotta do something with it. My license is from California, from the Black Couch. Ooh, Eric Jordan? Yeah, see? I know a lot of good truck drivers like that came from like California. Also, the ones here in the mountains, like, you gotta be a good truck driver. Like, when you're driving the mountains. See, if these heifers get on my channel and want to talk crazy, I might not be so professional. Yeah. Cree, you, yep. Tell them, let them know. These chicks will make that hood sack come out. No doubt. Y'all, okay, so let me tell you also what happened last night, too. since I'm spilling the tea on everything, I'll just go ahead and tell you this. So, when I get embarrassed, my face turns red. When I lie, my face turns red. And when I'm mad, my face will turn red. So you can always tell when I'm embarrassed, lying, or mad, because my face will turn red. Well, he noticed last night, like, my face turning red, and I was like, dang. I was like, I did not want him to, like, obviously that's not something I can hide, so eventually he was going to know that, but I just didn't want him to know that early, that, like, my face turns red like that. But he thought it was cute. He's like, that's actually cute. So that made me feel good. At least he likes it. But man, that's something I wish I could hide about myself, is like, I couldn't get away with nothing. Like with my dad, like, my dad knew when I was lying because my face would turn red. My stepdad was a truck driver. Wait, is this the same stepdad that you liked? Or didn't like? Didn't like? Because I remember you telling the story about how was it you and your sibling gave your stepdad heck? One of them? You were trying to get him out the picture? My uncle, he was a truck driver. He ended up retiring, and then he got a job with the Postal Service driving a truck. So he's gonna have 2 retirement checks. He's gonna retire from the Postal Service. I was like, man, you smart. My uncle, that's smart. So shout out to the truck drivers. Oh yeah, Logical, I forget that you're from California. Logical, I don't know why I always forget you're from California. You just seem like you're Southern. I've adopted you as a Southern girl. No, LOL, that guy came years later. My little brother's father. Okay. Yeah, I just remember you talking about how you didn't like that guy. Talking about the funny things you did to him. I thought that was hilarious. Yeah, 2 retirement checks. I had a teacher who did that too. One of my teachers, actually, he didn't even get to be my teacher. So I wanted him as my teacher. This guy was everybody's favorite English teacher. Shout out Mr. Hopper. But he was the greatest, and he knew who I was, like, because I think my sister had him, my cousins had him, and I was supposed to have him my senior year. He retires, so he retired, and he went to a college, so he got a retirement check from the county, and then was going to work for the college, so then it was going to be two different retirement checks. Alright, Baltimore Ravens with the ball here. You know what? I will say this. I thought the Miami defense did decent. They did the best they could. Their offense is what's struggling for Miami. Now, one thing people are really talking about is the talent that the Ravens have. Like, the Ravens really need to do well. Because they have a talented team. And now they have Lamar Jackson back. Now, I will say this. Like, people are, like, making a big deal out of this win for Lamar Jackson. But, I mean, keep in mind, Baltimore beat the Miami Dolphins. It's not like they beat the Chiefs or, like, the Eagles, a difficult team. Like, they beat the Miami Dolphins. Shout out Mr. Hopper. Yeah, he was funny. Like, he would go around singing every morning. And then he called. So I had a cousin, like, I have a cousin, and her name goes into this band's name. So he would always say, like, Casey and the Sunshine Band. He would call us the Sunshine Band. Yeah, people never guess Cali for me. Yeah, I wouldn't. I would never guess California. Honestly, if I had to pick, with your energy, the type, like, just how you are, like, your big personality, like, I would think you're from Texas. Like, Texas, like, you know, Louisiana, like, a strong state. Like, I would not think ever California. Which I don't know. California, like, that's, you know, that's some strong people too out in California. Running the ball here. I really haven't seen this other running back much. The other one, not Derrick Henry. I don't even know this other one's name that they use. All right, here we go. Ravens getting ready to score. Lamar dropping back to pass. Pressure. Ooh, got rid of it. I don't know if that guy got the first down or not, but they're close. Okay, your average logical thinker. You're not that far from my sister. Small world. Okay, okay. CDT, I got beef with you. I got beef with you over that stupid game. I'm so mad. Y'all, I'm so. I was like, girl, I told myself, I said, you need to chill out. Chill out. This is something I meant to talk about with that guy last night, and I didn't. Man, because I was so bummed. Like, I meant to talk about it with him over this game. Because I told him ahead of time, I was like, look, I'm really competitive, and you know, like, I thought, okay, you know, I've worked on it. I've gotten better. Well, playing that game, I was like, maybe I'm still not quite where I want to be yet, because I was like, man, you were getting so heated, and it just it made me so mad. It made me so mad. I was like, I'm done with this game. I'm like, I'm not playing. I don't know. I haven't decided. Maybe I shouldn't play. Like, if I'm gonna be like have a bad attitude, maybe I shouldn't play. Chelsea was getting tight. Yeah, it made me mad because, okay, I'll tell you why it made me mad. I'm going to go ahead and get into it. So I had sent a picture with proof of where it was before Jess's chat. Like, I had timestamp proof. I sent it before. And you were like, well, she said it. Like, she didn't even say exactly where it was. You even kept saying, like, oh, well, you're not saying where it is, but I'll give it to you. So you gave it to Jess, and I was like, what the heck? Like, I sent proof and everything, and he gives that point to Jess. So then I was mad. I was heated. Well, then, so then whenever I was looking in the letter, I think it was the E or whatever, I was looking, looking in the letter, and you were like, Chelsea, you're right on it. You have it. And I'm thinking, okay, well, you let Jess have it over, and she didn't even give you the exact location. It was just like a general area. So I'm like, you gave that to her, but wouldn't give this one to me, and then you gave it to Ty Pro. I was mad, man. I was so mad. I was like, I'm done. I was like, if this is how it's gonna be, if this is how it's going to be, I'm not playing this game. So I don't know. I haven't decided. Maybe I shouldn't play. Because look, I'm getting heated talking about it. I'm going to need therapy. I'm going to need therapy after this game. Chelsea was 38 hot about that dang game. I was so mad. I'm still kind of upset about it. And I was going to tell him too. Like, I was going to talk to that guy about it last night. And I forgot all about it. Because he distracted me with all his conversations, like talking to me, like giving me questions, and it distracts me. But I meant to tell him, like, you know, man, I was so competitive over that game, and it made me. I don't know. I had so many emotions. I felt defeated. Like I felt defeated, sad. Like, oh, that was so frustrating. I asked Broken Blade on a scale of 1 to 10, how mad is Chelsea? He said a strong 8. I would say 10. Broken Blade missed it. I say 10. I was a 10. I would say 100% a 10. Well, in my defense, you was throwing out random guesses. But so was Jess. Like, that was my thing. It's like she was just giving a general area, and you were like, oh, well, I'll let her have it. So I'm like, okay, I see how it is. He's just gonna give these points to these people because he feels sorry for them. So, you know, you feel sorry for him, I guess. You just don't want me to have it. I'm like, okay, fine then. What game is that? Don't even ask, Eric. Don't even ask about the game. Haha, strong 8 is possible. It was a 10, I'm telling you. 10. 10, 10, 10 across the board. CDT was cheating. Had to been. Had to been. No, I don't think CDT was cheating. I think he was just feeling sorry for the other people. It's like, I've let Chelsea's won a lot. Like, we gotta let Chelsea have a break from winning. So then he gives it to Jess and Ty Pro. I'm like, fine. What? I lost my cool. I swear, I lost my cool when you gave it to Ty Pro. When you said, um, like, Chelsea, you didn't even tell me the area. That's when I lost it. Because I was like, Jess didn't even tell you. Like, Jess didn't even tell you, and you gave it to her. But yeah, I sent you a picture and proof, and you still gave it to her. Oh, man, that's when I lost it. I was like, I can't win for losing. Yeah, that game. Oh, man. But you in the running, Chelsea. You can't quit. Stop sending in the Discord. I honestly thought, like, I was like, okay, well, if this is how it's going to be, I need to quit wasting my time sending it in the Discord. Like, I shouldn't even, I don't know. If I'm having this type of attitude about it, I don't even think I should play. It's like, if I'm being, like, at this point, throw the flag, give me unsportsmanlike conduct. Because I'm telling you, like, I'm not being nice. Like, I was not nice at all. I feel like, I'm like, and then I was like, man, I hope Jess don't think I'm mean. I hope Jess doesn't think I'm mean, because I'm really not. I'm just, and then, oh man, y'all, don't, Nope, everybody is on the Discord, so I prefer the answers be in the chat. Well, you know what? I sent you, like, I was like, forget that. I'm sending proof. I want him to have proof, a timestamp. Like, I'm extreme with it, y'all. Like, see? You're seeing my competitive side. Like, this is, like, it's hard to, like, gauge how somebody is in the chat. But hopefully you can tell by my voice. Like, I'm dead serious. It's like, I want there to be a timestamp, a picture, proof, everything. And that wasn't good enough. Like, that's when I was like, okay, I don't even need to be playing this. Eric Jordan, it's only a game, Chelsea. You need to relax. That's something my dad would tell me. Chelsea, it's just, like, this is what he tells me watching, like, football. It's like, Chelsea, it's just a game. Just relax. It's like, no. I can be cool. But not that cool, I guess. Chelsea, like the daughter in Remember the Titans. No, I think I have that as a drop. I think I have that as a drop, y'all. I really, okay, let's see if I have it. Let me see if I can find it.
Howdy, y'all. I'm on the sideline at Ridgeview Stadium where the Wildcats are fixing to kick off, and I'm keeping these hoops spinning until the clock runs out. Quarterback Cole Denton says he's feeling calm and collected, and Coach Ray...
Alright. I'm going to try to add it. Hold on. Let's see. I'll just add it to this one and then I can copy it later. We'll see if it plays. I gotta figure out which one it's under. But literally, y'all, this is me. This is why I made this a drop for myself, because that's how I am. I really am like the girl from Remember the Titans. Okay, here we go. I found it. Okay, mute this. Okay, I want to hear it too. I gotta turn the volume down for me though, because I don't want it to blow out my eardrums. Y'all, that was me. That was me last night with, well, no, the night before. That was me with that game with CDT. That was me. I'm like, that was such a bad call, CDT. Such a bad call. Like, that should have went to me, especially the one that you gave to Jess. And heck, I would argue the Ty Pro one too, because it's like, you gave the one, okay, Jess didn't even give you the exact location, and you gave it to her. But I sent you proof and a timestamp of where I got it before her, and you still gave it to her. Still bitter about it. And then Ty Pro, you were like, well, Ty Pro sent me a picture and all that, and I'm like, ugh, I couldn't win for losing. See, I'm heated. I'm currently hiding them now. Yeah, well, good luck to everybody else, because I'm done playing. I'm this girl. Like, I'm this girl. 100%. Such a bad call, CDT. Still heated over it. Not you gonna be there. You can't help it. Okay, I'll show up, but I ain't playing. Like, I'll show up, but I'm not playing the game. I'm gonna make myself sit out. This one, I'm benched. I'm on the bench. Like, I'm benching myself. Like, I can't play. I've got too many unsportsmanlike conducts. I'm benched. Like, I'm so heated. Y'all, okay, so I gotta copy that and make it a drop for me. So if I beat you in some air hockey, you gonna blow up, Chelsea? Heck, you ain't beat me in no air hockey. Let me tell you right now. You can keep dreaming. You ain't beating me in air hockey, okay? You ain't beating me at... Okay, the only thing I might say, okay, CDT, he might have a chance of beating me at bowling. Okay, he might. But you, Eric Jordan, you ain't beating me at bowling. You ain't beating me at pool. You ain't beating me at air hockey. I don't care. I'm not letting, you know, like, and I told that guy right off the bat. I said, I'm overly competitive. And he was like, well, I'm competitive too. And he really did. He showed his competitive side. So I'm like, okay, he's competitive like me. I like that. Oh man, y'all. You can tell, like, you can just tell by my voice how heated I am. Y'all, okay, so, dang, I've been missing points. My bad, y'all. Let me update this scoreboard. Okay. There we go. Oh, wait, I missed your comment. Okay, I saw you snuck in Highway 20. What'd you say? Chelly, my Jags just put Travis on IR. Yeah, I have it in the top stories. If you look at the top stories, Highway 20, I put that the Jags placed him on IR. And it's also in the banner. I think I put it in the banner as well. In my dry voice. Hello, Skinny. Oh, she gonna play. I don't know. I might need to sit this one out. Logical. Chelsea trying to pull a Chauncey Billups. Might I have my own shoes, kid? Well, yeah, I don't care. I don't care if you have your own shoes. I'm competitive. I got some heat. I got some passion. I might be able to pull off a win. You never know. I'll put your bowling shoes to shame. Maybe we can add that to the list of like bad flaws I have. Is I guess I'm a little bit of a trash talker. I got my own ball. Y'all ain't winning ish. Wait, Logical, you're a bowler too? Y'all, okay, so I will say this. I'm a better pool player than I am a bowler. So I grew up playing pool. I've met some famous pool players, pool competitions, all of that. So I'm really good. I've hustled some dates. I've been kind of mean on dates. Like, if a guy, like, takes me to, like, play pool on a date, like, I've made a guy mad. So I'm really good at playing pool. Man, I'm competitive. Y'all, and I'm short. Okay, so I'm short. I'm 5'2". I've never been the greatest basketball player. Like, I'm athletic, but I've never been the greatest basketball player. But I'm telling you, I'm gonna put up a fight. I'm gonna put up a fight. I bowl decent. I bet you do if you have your own, oh, look. Okay, CDT. We're seeing CDT's competitive side. He's like, prove it. Dang, okay, so another touchdown for... Aw, man, did I update the wrong score? Y'all, look at me. I updated the wrong score. My bad. We'll correct it. Oh, wait, they're at 6. There we go. Psst. Y'all ignore me. When I get heated, I can't even think straight. And look at me, I didn't even update it from halftime. I told you I'm bad with this scoreboard thing. I'll get better eventually. Oh, I can turn this music back on. Y'all, okay, so I have the Remember the Titans drop, and I also have a Sandra Bullock one. Those are for me, because I'm how competitive I am. I was gonna tell. Oh, okay. Let me tell y'all my PE stories. So, playing PE flag football. Oh, me and this kid Dominic, shout out Dominic. We were rivals. He was a Duke fan. I'm like a Carolina Tar Heel basketball fan. Just the basketball, y'all. Not the football team, just the basketball. Well, like me and him, we were already going at it. Well, playing flag football, y'all, like, I was trying to stop him, okay? I ended up tackling him. And he gets up, he's like, dang, Chelsea, it's flag football, not tackle. And he was heated. But I had to make a stop, y'all, okay? I had to make a stop. And I came up with that stop. And the coach didn't say nothing. The coach just grinned. So I was like, heck yeah. Ooh, my ex name is Dominic. Yeah, them Dominics. Watch out for them Dominics, man. I never would. He talked to me a couple times, but I couldn't, like, something about Duke, Clemson, and I would say Duke and Clemson are probably the two teams that I just cannot stand the most. I don't know what it is. I just don't like them. So Duke fans, I really just do not like. Ain't that cheating? It wasn't cheating. I made a stop, Cree. That's not cheating. I didn't cheat. I just came up with a stop. It was a good play. I was really good at getting... Okay, so keep in mind, again, only 5'2", going up against people, like, guys who are taller than me, and I was able to, man, I was making interceptions. Y'all couldn't tell me nothing playing, because I could read the quarterback and know where he was throwing, and I would come out of nowhere and intercept that ball and just take it. Take it. Y'all can just tell. Okay, I think I proved my point. We all know I'm competitive. If FSU loses again tomorrow, I'm done. I'm done with this dang season. Who do they play? I need to look at their schedule. Let me look at their schedule. Highway 20. Hey, at least you're not in Florida's situation or LSU. Okay. Okay, you guys play Wake Forest. I think that's manageable. You got Wake Forest, Clemson, Virginia Tech. I think Wake Forest is manageable for you guys. Oh, man. I know you want to talk about it. I know you want to talk about it. G Honda. I'm so nervous about this. Like, I don't know. Oh, man. Is it okay, I need to look. Is it a home game for Alabama? Let's see. I need to know if it's a home game. Y'all, forget this. Okay, I'm just using I can look it up on my phone. Alabama. It's not telling me. Oh, it's okay. Bryant-Denny, I think it's at Bryant-Denny Stadium. Okay, so it's going to be at Alabama. But I'm nervous about it. Even though they fired Brian Kelly, like, I'm nervous. Like, what if LSU ends up performing well with Brian Kelly gone? That's what I'm nervous about. Us parents played a soccer game against my son's team, and we won. Yeah, I love those, we had, like, when I was in school, we had, like, teachers versus students games. Those were cool. Oh, yeah. Somebody had texted me. I need to look. Oh, he texted me. Y'all, okay, I might start blushing. I don't know. I hate that feeling. Like, I like it, but I hate it. It's like, I don't know. Do y'all get frustrated when you like somebody? It's like, man. Oh, wait, I missed. Okay, some of your chats. There they go. Mo, we played wiffle ball against the kids at the kids' B-Day party and smoked them. Y'all, let me tell you a story about, like, my dad. So, my dad, man, I love my dad. He would come to my PE class and play. Like, whenever he would pick me up, he would join us for the games and everything, and the PE teacher would let him. Well, this one time we were playing this game called Jailbreak. It's similar to dodgeball, but you had these foam balls, and you know, you lined them up center court, and you know, you try to hit them, get them out. But the reason why it was called Jailbreak is if a person, like the last person standing on your team, if it was just down to you, if you could hit the backboard of the basketball hoop, like if you could hit the backboard, you could jailbreak your team out and free them. But you had to throw the ball and hit the backboard. Well, you know, my dad came to play that game, and he hit this kid Cody in the nose so hard he made his nose bleed. And Cody, he was a great sport. Cody, he was great. He was like, I'm fine. Everything's good. He took it like a champ. But yeah, my dad made that kid's nose bleed. My dad felt so bad too. He was like, I didn't mean to, like, do that, obviously. I hate it when I like someone that I don't want to like. It's like, I want to like this guy. I do like him, but it's like, I don't want to, I don't know, like, okay, I'll be vulnerable, I guess, about this. Like, I don't want to get hurt. Like, I don't want it to end badly, you know? That's why I'm like, I like it, but I hate it. Y'all, that jailbreak, if I could go back in time and play that jailbreak game again, I would. That jailbreak game is so fun. Like, I remember there was times where it would come down to just me, and I would, like, I played softball, and I could throw that ball and hit that, backboard and free my team. But, you know, there was this one time, like, I had to throw it, and I had to catch the person that, like, the ball, like, how to catch the ball of the person that was trying to get me out. So I threw the ball, hit the backboard, and caught the other ball at the same time and got that person out. Like, that was crazy. Poor Cody. Yeah. Cody took it. Cody was good. Cody took it like a champ. Shout out Cody. We all been there, Chels. Yeah. Yeah. That's what, oh man, that's like the frustrating thing. I don't know, guys, I don't know if guys are like that, but like for me, like as a girl, like I'm definitely like that. Because I'm sensitive. Like, I think I told that guy that too. Like, I'm a sensitive person. Except, like, when I'm competitive, I guess I could be sensitive when I'm even competitive, to be honest with you. Because I was sensitive over the game with CDT Beats. Is he live right now? I might take a peek and see. Because if he's live, we'll see. Okay, no. But man, yeah, I'm competitive. And I was sensitive about that game with CDT Beats. I just felt like, what a waste. What a waste of my energy. What a waste. Because it's like I put so much effort into this just to have my win stripped away from me. Just to have him give those points up to those people. That hurt. That, I took that personal. I should make that a drop. Y'all know Michael Jordan, when he was like, and that was all it took for me. And it became personal. I need to make that a drop. It became personal. That was all I needed. And it became personal. Until then, we have my other drop. That was such a bad call, CDT. I'm still not over it. I think this game ends at 6. Yeah, Eric Jordan, you laughing, but that's really, really how I am. And I can't wait to tell, like, since I didn't get to talk about it with him, like, the guy that I like, I'm gonna talk about it with him tonight. Like, tell him I got really hurt whenever I didn't win last night, or the night before. It scarred me so much, I still think it was, like, yesterday. But it was actually the night before. Waiting for it to get to the fourth quarter. Y'all, I got to chit-chatting so much, talking. This has been a great conversation. You know what's crazy, too? Is Minkah Fitzpatrick is back with the Miami Dolphins after he wanted out of there. He left. He wanted out of there. Went to the Steelers just to be traded back to the Miami Dolphins when they're bad again. That's rough. So do you get mad when your favorite team loses? Now, I used to, Eric Jordan. I used to get mad. I used to get so mad if my team lost, like with Dallas Cowboys. My dad, okay, I'll tell you how my dad was. My dad would get so frustrated with me because I would be up yelling at the TV. I was that type of person. And my dad would be like, Chelsea, if you don't sit down, you're going to go to your room. Like, and I didn't have a TV in my room. So that was like a true punishment for me. Because I had no way of watching the game. So I would try to be calm as best as I could. I wasn't good at it. Yeah, I would get mad if my team lost. But that with the Dallas Cowboys, it doesn't really faze me anymore because I'm used to it. So many years of going through this. I'm 31 now. So many years of watching this, I'm used to it. So when the Cowboys lose, I'm just like, it is what it is. Now, With Alabama, with college football, it's a little bit different. Because I expect greatness from Alabama. So I'm a little bit more edgy when it comes to the Alabama games. That's why I haven't been going live. I want to go live so bad watching the Alabama games, but it's like I'm afraid of how I'm going to act. So that's why I don't go live when Alabama's on anymore, because it's like, y'all might see a side of me that I don't want you to see. Like, y'all might be interested in it, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if I decide. The LSU and Alabama game's coming up tomorrow. That's going to be a big one. Back when going to your room was a real punishment. Yeah, right, Cree? Yeah. Yeah, my dad, I didn't have a TV in my room, so if I went to my room, it's like, you're going there in silence, and you're gonna have to read a book, because I won't get to see. The Cowboy is alright, but they always funk up when it goes to the playoffs. I mean, it just depends. Like right now, the defense is trash, so it's like it's always something with the Cowboys. This defensive coordinator and then the last defensive coordinator, I haven't liked. Ever since Dan Quinn's been gone, I haven't liked any of the defensive coordinators. You go through coaches, like, we're on our third coach. You deal with the same quarterback issues. And it's not really, can we even really blame Dak fully? It's like, you don't give him nothing to work with. I mean, I will say the one year that Dak probably should have made it was the year with the 49ers. The 49ers game. The Green Bay game, they didn't have a chance. But the 49ers won. That was when they had Amari Cooper, you had CeeDee Lamb, you had a great tight end, you had like all the good elements to win. But didn't work out. I will say this though, Zeke wasn't the greatest. Zeke wasn't the greatest. I wanted Zeke gone, so I don't know. It's always something. Like I said, it's always something with the Cowboys. I have the worst leg cramp. I need to hydrate. Oh, my bad. I forgot my music. Dang, Tua, wow. Tua got that out of his hands. I mean, they were backed up in their own end zone. Alright, the killers are hidden. And I'm off to trick or treat. I'm going live when I get back. Y'all take care. Okay, I was wondering when you were going to go live. Have a good time trick or treating with your little family. I hope you all have fun. I'll be there at your live. I don't know if I'll be participating. I might be benched. I might bench myself on this one. But I'll definitely be at the live. No, I didn't even do my little stadium thing. There we go. Y'all, I'm thinking about closing this out. We're in the fourth quarter now. I could make it the whole game. I don't know. Alright. Might close it out. I am kind of tired. But hopefully you all hit the like button. And you enjoyed this live. I'll see you guys next time. Bye, Touchdown Tribe. Something's telling me this ain't over yet. I know that last night we let the liquor talk, but baby, something's telling me